Hi, my name is Julie Reese, and I am making my next step reflection video for my EHD 50 class. Now, in this video, I will be answering about 4 questions as to what I've learned in the course and my goals as a future teacher. So the first one is what is the importance of your voice as a future teacher? And I feel I have a unique role in that because the students I plan to work with are 0 to 3 in special education, and they historically have a disadvantage and have often been overlooked. So for me to step up and to be the voice for them, especially in our community and in the world, is huge. There are lots of places that I've been to where people who have special needs are overlooked and seen as less than. So these students, we're teaching them to talk, so they obviously don't have enough about them to they obviously don't have the skills yet to speak for themselves, and so I feel it's very important as a teacher to know their needs and to know these children and to speak up for them. So the next question is the importance of my students' voices. And another aspect of this job that would be very unique is that we are very involved with the parents. It's a family program, so we teach the parents and how to be their students' best teacher at home. And out in public. So working together with the families to speak the voices of the children and to know their needs is huge. It's very important. It's essential to a job as an early intervention teacher to not only just teach the child, but to advocate for them and to know what is needed and for them to have a successful education. The third question is things that you have learned not only regarding the content but about myself. So one thing I didn't know and that I was really excited to learn about was the concept of a teacher-centered classroom and a student-centered classroom. And the more I learned about that, the more I realized that the level of teaching that I need to be doing for an early intervention class is totally student-centered. And I like that aspect of teaching even all the way up until adults. I feel like people learn better, and especially children, when they have control or they have somewhat of a control, when they feel they have ownership over what they're doing and they can be creative and be free to express that. So a student-centered class is my goal for when I become a credentialed teacher. So that's how I plan on using my knowledge moving forward is that, but also to use my background of sociology and working with students and working with children who are in foster care is to advocate for these kids because most of them are learning to talk, so they can't speak up for themselves and say this is what I want or I want to be heard, I want to learn. And so that is something I take very seriously and I am excited to do for my future students. Another aspect of this that isn't involved in the questions is the parents. So I believe that it only matters so much what a teacher does in the school if the parent at home doesn't have the tools or the access or the knowledge to do the same with their child at home. And so as an early intervention teacher, it is my responsibility not only to work with the student, not only to be the voice of the student, but to work with the parents and to empower them to know how to teach their child, where to go if they've got questions, how to get the best medical support. We do the first IEP as an early intervention program and to just set these kids up for the best education they possibly can, which is totally involving the parent. So I have learned a lot in this course and I'm excited to take the next step and to have a future classroom. Thank you.